Hammer time!
Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to Hammer Horror Month, also known as September. This is a segment I'm doing with my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, where we're going to talk about a different Hammer film every day for the month of September. Today, we're going to be talking about The Two Faces of Dr. Jekyll, which is right here. Breaking out the multi-pack. The Two Faces of Dr. Jekyll, also known as House of Fright, is a 1960 film which runs approximately 88 minutes and is directed by Terence Fisher. He was responsible for Island of Terror, The Brides of Dracula, and The Flaw. Now this stars Paul Massey as Dr. Henry Jekyll, Dawn Adams as Kitty Jekyll, and Christopher Lee as Paul Allen. um, yeah, Paul Allen. This kind of made me laugh, and I was talking to Joe about it. Of course, Paul Allen is from American Psycho, Jared Leto's character. Yeah. So the budget was £146,000, and the role of Paul Allen was written especially for Christopher Lee and was one of his favorites. Apparently, everything is his favorite, but it's Christopher Lee, so it's cool. Okay, I really like this movie a lot. It's a little light on the horror, in my opinion, but I always liked that they were innovative and that they did something else with the Jekyll and Hyde story. What you have is you have Dr. Henry Jekyll, who, of course, is a scientist, and his wife is running around on him with Christopher Lee, or Paul Allen, yeah. And he's very dedicated to his science. So he's trying this formula because everybody knows basically the story of Jekyll and Hyde. He tries this formula on himself after trying it on monkeys to unlock man's potential. And what he gets is kind of like what you have with the Nutty Professor, with uh, Eddie Murphy. Only this was 1960, so they kind of did it first. He kind of looks Dr. Henry Jekyll kind of looks a little bit like a caveman. He's got this real heavy beard. He's got wrinkles. He looks old and worn down. Big bushy eyebrows. Well, when he takes this potion or this formula that he's concocted, he turns into this really handsome man. And no one knows who he is. And he goes by, I believe it's Eric Hyde. So he is going around town and basically taking whatever he wants. If he's attracted to a woman, he won't stop until he has her, and so on and so forth. You guys kind of get the idea. And it just kind of drives him a little bit further along the madness train. I'm going to leave it there. Um this movie is so much fun. Like I said, it's a little light on the horror until you get towards the end of the film when madness starts to take him over. He starts to become arrogant and full of himself, and he really thinks that nothing can touch him. And that's one of the things I really like about this. Not only that, but the fact that Christopher Lee plays a real dirtbag in this film. He's always getting out of debt by borrowing money from Dr. Jekyll, and it takes a formula for Mr. Hyde to see how he's being taken advantage of, not only with his wife, but with his finances as well. Definitely check this one out. It's a really fun movie. Like I said, it's a little light on the horror, but you do get some towards the end. And it kind of makes it all worth it. Plus, the colors are just beautiful. That was one of the things that Joe kind of said when we were watching it, that the colors were actually really gorgeous. And I definitely agree with that. So check out The Two Faces of Dr. Jekyll. And don't forget to check out Joe's review on this and Physical Media Matters. And until next time, peace.